Salam and peace. Welcome to Dawadud. Today I'd like to share a very interesting information regarding the timeline of book of Matthew and Torah. This short video, I just got this clip from the debate between Rabbi Tovia and Professor Solberg. So you can watch the entire debate on Rabbi Tovia Singer's channel. Here is just the introduction. Okay.
The book of Matthew was written roughly, I mean, we can argue, but the book of Matthew generally is dated to about year 80, so it's written after the fact. I mean, this is Occam's razor. I'm not saying you have to believe that. You could believe the book of Matthew was written in 31 if you want. I don't know anyone who agrees, and I agreed not to quote professors, but this is fairly standard. You say 80s.
60s or 80s.
In 80s, so great. So if we take 80s, it means I'm staying mainstream. I'm not going way out there on fringe. So if I'm going consensus, then of course someone in 80 could say that Jesus said those things, and then Mark could say that because Mark was written about the year 70. About there, some say 65, some say 75. Right. So it makes complete sense that after the fact, someone can then insert those words in the mouth of Jesus.
Well then, what do you think the time difference is? I understand you're saying it's 50 years after, so, and it's after the destruction of the temple, et cetera, et cetera. Right. So sure, that maybe they made up the fact that he was resurrected.
Very much so.
Yeah, so how many years passed between the flood and when Moses wrote about it?
So the flood occurred in the year 1648 after creation. Oh wow, it's so beautiful. And the Torah was given in the year 2448. That's when Mount Sinai took place in the year 2448 after creation. And Moses, Deuteronomy chapter 31, verse 9, Moses wrote the Torah down 40 years later. So Moses wrote the Torah down in the year 2488.
Okay, so what's that, 800 something years?
Whatever.
Okay, that's a pretty long time for legend to develop. So why don't you reject the Tanakh based on this long time for legend and, the flood already happened and it went away, so let's write about it. You know what I mean? If you want to use a objection against the New Testament based on the time between the events.
Apply the same standard.
And yeah, right. So why wouldn't you apply the same standard?
You answer.
Pretty interesting information. How the rabbi was a very difficult situation to answer the questions of timeline, and how could you reject Matthew, book of Matthew, which is written only 80 years, and as compared to the Torah, which is 800 years. So this is amazing as information. So I thought it's going to be interesting. You can watch the entire debate on Rabbi Tovia Singer's channel. And if you have not subscribed my channel, please do subscribe. Thank you for watching.